Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. Let's take a look at two different futures contracts today because what I want to talk about is the narrative that the candles are telling you. In other words, like what is the story of what is going on? And this is always painted on our charts with candlesticks. So this one is the Dow futures contract. And you can see that earlier today, we had a big red candle. We did have a little bit of a wick on there. We didn't get quite as high as yesterday. So it's almost like the market after this, big, huge rally from last week was like, I'm a little tired. Gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna take it easy and we're gonna drop down just a little bit. Now, still looks very strong overall, so not the end of the world by any means. However, look at where we opened, which was up here, and then where we closed, which is almost at the low of the day. So that to me is really significant, especially when we compare it to a different index, that being the NASDAQ. Okay, on this one, you can see that this was the daily candle, and this tells a completely different story. The story in this case, with this mostly being wick, this tiny little body of the candle, the story of this candle is like, hey, yeah, we are a little tired. We couldn't get quite as high as yesterday's high, but we worked our way all the way down, made a new, recent low just within the last few trading days. However, we were able to climb up out of that hole. So this to me would be stronger than this because this was like, I'm just done. We ain't going any higher. Whereas the NASDAQ was like, okay, yeah, we dropped a bit, but we recovered. So you always want to be looking at the structure of each individual candlestick itself and also how it relates to its neighbors and what's going on in the big picture. P.S. As a heads up, my mental capital newsletter, which is where I talk about trading psychology, is now available as a podcast. So you'll be able to find that on any podcast platform, Spotify, Audible, Apple Podcasts, wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. I'll drop some links below if you want to check that out. That gives you another option. If you are not big on reading, now you can listen as well. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.